Hello. Trying to get the light situated. I may have succeeded. What a morning. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, whatever it is. I think it's good afternoon. I'm not trying to. It's my camera keeps getting pushed further and further to the side. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I'll give it a few minutes. Just for reminders. Oh, wow, that's early. Anyway, hi everyone. Gonna give you a few stats today because it's Tuesday. We had 610 people in the channel. We gained 1 new subscriber. People watched Endangered Species number 2 with 386 views. We no longer, I want you to notice, that was the most watched video this week. We currently have 17.6 thousand views. And 2,671 public watch hours out of 3,000. Hi, Marco. What's up, Nature Fan 101? How are you? Marco, have you been in my live before? If not, where are you from? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Hello, everybody else that is out there. How you doing? Remember, if you don't give this live a like, you are not doing it right. Oh, awesome. You're pretty close to home. I'm doing pretty darn good. I can't complain. I need to get on my ball because I only got 3 videos posted last week, and that's troubling. So I think I'm going to sit down today and do a bunch of scripts and then download a bunch of videos. No, I'm not going live on Christmas, but I'm not taking a break either. If I'm home, I'm home. I'll work. If I'm out and about, I'm going to write for the Spooky channel, so at least something is getting done. Oh, nice. Hi, Kent. Kent with him. How are you? We're going to give it another couple of minutes. I'm glad to hear that. Where are you from, sir? Or maybe I'm assuming. It's Kent. I'm sorry. I'm blind and I can't read. Korean. Awesome. I think silence. No silence. I am just wanted to look at something real quick. Because occasionally, so cool thing that I just read about, I may be able to go in and leave voice comments. Hi, Kayla Hicks, J87. Hey, Jurassic. If you are subscribed, I just want to remind you to go out and watch some of my videos in the background. That always helps. But also, YouTube has revealed in their latest little thing that they do that we can now, that is, we as content creators, no, just maybe the lighting was a little bit different. The light is aimed differently today. And it's a little bit darker at the top and a little bit lighter at the bottom. That's all. So I will be able to leave voice messages on comments. Probably not going to do that a super lot. But if I see somebody new, I might. Oh, it might be. Oh my. Wow. I need to clean my glasses. I actually prefer the headphones. The other thing that's going to start happening, some of you know that for a long time I posted basically rules for the channel, and I would type them in and it would take forever. YouTube has revealed that we'll be able to do that, and it will come up for people when they enter the live as reminders. I don't know if they will stay up, but that is something I'm probably going to work on today also, because I need to. So I will be working on that. And it is time to get started. So to those of you who are new to the channel, please, for the next little bit, keep your questions sort of focused on the topic, so that I can get through it without a super lot of distraction. After the topic is done, I'll open it up for chat if there is any. And so let's just learn. So I'm notorious for messing up names. So I will put the scientific name up into chat. I'm so glad that I'm not in or on my computer doing this, because guys, if you only knew, that is the scientific name for the first animal. And this is the common name. Makes me a little sad that Ben's not here, but because this would be right up his alley. Maybe. So stats and facts on the Mindoro bleeding heart. I probably smeared that. I apologize. This bird is critically endangered. Current trend is for decreases in population. Number of mature individuals is around 50 to 249 individuals, and their population, unfortunately, is severely fragmented. Facts. This bird is a ground dove, but they do nest in trees. Sort of in trees. They live in lowland and foothill forest on Mindoro, Mindoro, in the Philippines. The parents breed from February to May, and a nest will be constructed of sticks, leaves, and thin rootlets. Now, that being said, they are not. Doves are notorious for not being the best nest builders. It's a bird. Females will lay 2 eggs, and these guys are said to feed on figs and fruits. Well, figs are a fruit, but you get the meaning. So why are these guys endangered? The island has or will lose the forest below 900 meters within a few years. It's known that the birds have been hunted for food and collected for the pet trade. Ground traps meant to catch the red jungle fowl, of course, are catching other wildlife, including these birds. They are also dynamite blasting marble or for marble. And in other locations, they are clearing for agriculture, as well as practicing slash and burn farming. If you don't know what slash and burn farming is, that's where we chop off the plants and then we burn it. Yes, that is where it gets its name, from that red mark on the breast. What is being done to save them? They are protected within a national park. The problem is that even within that national park, there are only tiny tracts of forest left. Environmental education initiatives are being carried out. A moratorium on mining has taken effect on Sablayan, Sablayan. Where can you see these birds? In their native land. According to the information that I have, they are not found in zoos. Any questions on that one before we jump to the next one? Scientific name for. That's fun. Okay. Next up, we have the snowy albatross. I don't know how I paired those two up, but I did. So this species is vulnerable. Its population trend is for future decreases. Number of mature individuals is around 20,000. The good news is it is not showing a fragmented population. if D-Man was here, he would probably scream at me politely for comments that are about to be made in this next segment. This bird gets caught while diving for fish. This incidental catch has reduced adult survival as well as the survival of the young. Fisheries are responsible for a 54% decrease in numbers on the Crozet Islands. That is Crozet. Why is somebody mowing? It's gotta be my dad. And the Prince... Wait. Those birds nesting in the Crozet and the Prince Edward Island populations are vulnerable to long line fishing. He may not be mowing. He might be using the mower to get around the yard. So when we talk about long line fishing, this is, yeah, it's a riding lawnmower. This is where they lay out a very long line of fishing line with literally thousands of hooks attached to it in intervals to catch fish. Yeah, so that's what it is. The problem is these lines are not conducive to catching just targets. They will catch other stuff as well. The chicks are vulnerable to our trash, meaning that they may get into trouble because they get into something that they shouldn't be into. The chicks are also vulnerable to predation from introduced populations of cats and house mice, question mark on that last one. The latter has been observed attacking wandering albatross chicks on other islands. In other areas, this species may be preyed upon by Antarctic fur seals. What is being done to save them? They are working on steps to reduce bycatch of albatross around South Georgia Island, which has helped. In fact, it has been reduced by 99%. The Prince Edward Islands are a special nature preserve, and parts of the Crozet, and I'm going to mess this one up, so I'm going to post it because sometimes it's just easier to post it than it is to say it. Nature Fan 101, you didn't know about the long line fishing? Man. Oh, yeah, we have lawnmowers, riding lawnmowers. Nope. You don't push it, you ride it like a tractor. Cats have been on one island. The cats have been dealt with You can read that. You can read into that any way you want to. The island has also been freed of rabbits, rats, and mice. And being a large bird, I doubt they are in zoos. And by the way, I was correct when I wrote that. They are not in zoos. So, that is all I had. I'm sorry. It's short. Nope, no jokes. Now, I can tell you what isn't a joke is I had to put a new keyboard. Yes. I believe that is I clicked the wrong thing. Believe that is Friday. Believe that is Friday. Yes, it's going to be December 26th. We're going to do Christmas trivia at 1, and then on later that day, we're going to have a visit from a friend of mine. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Because. And then Saturday, we're going to do, and this was Carrie's idea, so she's going to help me figure out what this is because I'm still not sure how to do this. A 2025 roundup, closing out of 2025, and then later that day we are going to be discussing some new live subjects that I want to I need to plan those out a little bit that I want to start up. And then Tuesday, which is the 30th, we're going to talk about stuff to expect next year, which is probably going to encircle some of the other stuff. I've discovered that if I hit the button, any of them, to scroll down without clicking on the screen, I get moved away. I'm going to sort of ask for input on what you guys want next year. If I have to, I will make changes to accommodate. Goals for the channel, and this will be subscriber only. What? Hi, Carrie Scott. Cookland. What's up? And where, sir, are you from? Assuming you're a guy. His name at least from what I'm seeing, is Harry hyphen Scott Cookland. Um, Lots of stuff planned. Hopefully, I can get back into the flow of things. Still not sure what I want to do with the second channel. But I'll figure it out. Third channel, really good story. Hoping to get that filmed today or tomorrow. It's going to be good, I think. And if you are a fan on that channel, it's a little bit on the spooky side. Harry, what's up? Oh, I gotta stretch my legs. What's up, everybody? What's up, Harry? Same. I am chilling. That's about the extent of it. Went live on TikTok yesterday. Was not impressed. Again, not chilling like a villain. Not me, anyway. Oh, is that the big one that he had? Wasn't he a YouTuber? I feel like he was. Or he had a brother that was. Okay. I was never a fan. I always felt like he was a little bit of a pompous butthead. He just is, I don't know. She's free to jump in. That's the idea of chat, is to jump in and chat. I think it's supposed to be a canary. No, it's definitely not a dumb question. Yeah, it can be hard to figure that out. The I love the Joker's laugh. Love the old cartoons. I have never seen Gravity Falls. Ooh. Sweet. Aw, Superman's awesome. So is Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse is awesome as well. Oh. Is that on purpose? Or have there only been 2 seasons? Oh. So they only air on summer break? Or it's on the character's summer break? Not much. The Demon Wing 7882. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. We finished the main topic, so I don't think Underdog is Hanna-Barbera. I don't believe. So we're done with the main topic, so we're just sort of chatting. Yeah, Underdog. I'm sure what I watched as a kid was probably it first came out in October 1964 and it ran until 1967. So even me growing up, it it was not a well-known um not well known. Yeah, it was all reruns. This says there was a movie. Johnny Test. Oh, yeah. $200 sound effects. Johnny Quest was pretty good. I was in sixth, seventh grade. I was in sixth or seventh grade when that came out. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends was so cool There was a separate Spider-Man show that was on around the same time, and I liked it too. So if you like Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, there's another one that was on around the same time that you might want to check out. I see if I can. Yeah, he seems to be pretty prolific when it comes to that. I guess it was just Spider-Man, but it ran from 1981 to 1983. The Wonder Twins were sort of, if you've seen the new it wasn't Justice League. Was it? Yeah. Those were later though. The Spider-Man show I'm talking about was much later. They will eventually. I wish they would do a Ghost Rider. Although I don't know if they would actually do that nowadays or not. Yeah, I like the Wonder Twins. Jana's powers were probably my favorite. Not gonna lie. Ghost Rider in the new Avengers movie or Spider-Man? I just They need to find somebody else besides Nicolas Cage to play him. Space Ghost was kind of cool. I really enjoyed Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. That was a must see. Well, the thing is, they put it onto um the cable network later. 7 minutes, guys. I love. I have. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it. I could see that. Yeah, I've heard it's a little bit violence, I guess is a word. Hi, Kayla Hicks. Welcome back. Yeah, I was a bit shocked. I've seen bits and pieces. Now, no pouting. Oh, never mind. I got it. Yep. For Boo Boo or Yogi? I guess it's possible. I don't know why that seems like such a weird choice, but that's okay. Time is almost up, guys. I I don't know. I've never heard him called that. But again, anything is possible. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for coming in and joining us today. Have a great one, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Come on.